Alrighty, so let's start with the tier list. Just first things first. So this is going to be including Mercury and 11 or 13 OB13. Um, and yeah, he's gonna be pretty good. Spoiler alert: he's probably gonna be S tier. He does an insane amount of damage. So we have S plus, which is an auto ban, auto pick. If you're not picking this, you're probably trolling. And if you're not banning it, you're probably trolling. S tier is just gonna be your top picks and top bans besides auto bans. Probably gonna be a few people up here. A is just great. That's where probably most people are gonna be. Most characters right now are very playable. B is just okay. You can play them, but just better options, obviously. C is gonna be situational. I would only play this in like certain counter matches, or they're just really not ever good, except for like really rare scenarios. If you're like a main of the god, rip. Do not play them at all, or you're actually trolling. Even if you're a main, maybe if you're a main, you might get away with it, but besides that, you're trolling. First off, let's start with Achilles. I think he's great. I don't think you should really need to ban Achilles. His jungle is really good. He is getting a buff in this patch to increase his damage a little bit more, but besides that, I think he's going to remain in great. He's a really good jungler, really good solo laner. He's honestly even a good support. I don't see enough people playing him in support for as good as he is in support. Recommend you play him. Agni. I think he's also a great pick. Oh, there we go. I think Agni's also a great pick. If you're playing Agni, he's a super safe mage with a dash on a 60-second cooldown, so not the best time for the dash, but obviously you're building a lot of cooldown Agni, even for his ult. So overall, he's very safe in mid, does a lot of damage late game. Usually he will be top damage on your team, so if you're looking for a lot of damage, go Agni. Aladdin, I think he's top pick, top ban territory. He's not that picked, honestly. I don't know why, for as good as he is. So maybe I should drop him down a little bit, but in my mind, he is like so good that you really should be banning him and should be picking him. The amount of times you can just to somebody ult them and then use your double dash and your ult is insane, and you will one shot 90% of characters that are full, like not or not or that are full damage. Excuse me. So if you're not picking him, you should be picking him in jungle. If he's not banned, if you're looking to win games. Ama, bro, I have not seen Ama at all. I say she's situational. I probably wouldn't play her in solo. Probably the only place you can get away for is jungle. Um, that's I just don't know why you would play her. But if you're looking for like a really good team fight god and you're looking to rush objectives, that's kind of where she shines. So I'm putting her situational, and I think you really just want to put her around objectives for early game if you're going to be like doing AoE, or not AoE, but PvE. Oh no, I think he's great. Honestly, I think he's pretty good, fairly safe. Actually, he might go down. He might go down a little bit because compared to a lot of other how other carries are doing right now, he might go down. But I think overall he's fairly safe. He has CC immune ult. He has a leap. He has a slow on his one. He has a knockaway on his two. So a lot of options just to be really safe. You really don't, when you think of safety, you don't ever really think about Honor, but yeah, Honor is like one of the safest carries, and really for carries, you're looking for safety and CC. If you have both of those, you're going to be a good carry. Anubis, probably put down in situational too. The main problem with Anubis is just anti-heal as always. You're just kind of sitting duck when you're in your ult, when you're in your 3, or your 1, I mean. He's not really providing a lot that other mid laners can't do. Like if we're like later on Cuckoo, I think Cuckoo's a better version of Anubis. Cuckoo can move around while also doing the same amount of damage that Anubis is doing. Obviously Cuckoo isn't as good as Burning, but Cuckoo's just a better version of Anubis in my mind. Speaking about Cuckoo, he also got a buff, but enough about Cuckoo. This is Anubis right now that we're on, and I just anti-heal counters you too much. I know there was like a stint of Anubis being in solo, but even then, that itself was bad. People just didn't know how to build around you and play anti-heal. Like if you go anti-heal first item and you see that Anubis is solo, just go anti-heal first. You will thank yourself so much later. So much. Afro, I'm gonna put her up to great because there's so many hyper carries right now in the game, like Aladdin, Achilles, if you get Achilles late game, Kali late game, Cupid, really good late game. When we look, Humbots is really good late game. If you can pair Pele is good late game. If you can pair your Afro with a really good late game jungler, or a late game carry, or a late game mid, anyone late game Scylla too, you make them nigh unkillable with the tankiness build. You're sharing the prots with them, so the junglers can't one shot them, and it's insane how good she is late game for protecting her carries. You need to be going this. Honestly, I would put her in top ban, top pick, but I'm not gonna go that far to put her up there. But I think she's really good right now. Um, Honestly, I think Apollo's a top pick. I don't see him getting banned that much, but with the amount of utility that he has in his kit, the solo lane aspect, the support aspect too at the same time, he's really tanky. He's hard to kill on carry. I might not put him top ban. I don't think he's quite top ban, top pick territory. You can ban him a few times, but I wouldn't. He wouldn't be my go-to ban or auto ban for sure. But he is really solid of a carry, super safe. He has a global ultimate, so you can go from being on the right lane tower or right lane Phoenix to all the way back to Fire Giant and left lane. Really good. I recommend a lot more people to play him. I don't see him enough for how good he is. In my mind, he's top pick, top ban, but I'm not gonna go that far just to say. Ares, I think Ares is okay. Maybe leaning more towards situational. The problem with Ares is, once again, and what's it called? Got nerfed. Not Yogis. It's coming to me. Cersei's got nerfed, and with Cersei's getting nerfed, you just don't have the same amount of mobility as free. But you still have that engage, so that's still there for the same cooldown, but it is a little bit longer if you're running away with it. And he really thrives when you're going against someone against a comp that either has one a lot of mobility options like dashes, leaps, etc., teleports, but he also does really good against non-CC immune ult targets. He does really good against that, and even into people that have no mobility, he still does okay into because they don't have mobility. And if you're just gonna sit there and eat a whole bunch of Ares damage, then that can also be good, but obviously not as good. They can return fire. They have more abilities to hit you with while you're doing that, and I just don't think he's in the best spot right now. And I don't think he's really crazy. But if you're playing into a counter matchup like Aladdin, he's really good into. A Willix, he's really good into. If you're playing into those kind of matches, he does really good. I'll put him up to like S tier, honestly. If you're playing Aladdin, I think you should be banning Ares. You're playing someone like a Willix, you should be banning Ares. But if you're not going into like a super good counter matchup, then I think he's just okay. Artemis, I think she's another one of the top carries, really good late game with the boar. Does a whole bunch of stuns. Has CC on the 1, CC on the 3, a really good auto attack stim on the 2. Overall, just a good carry. Athena, I think Athena is, I think Athena is mad situational. I think she has her times. Only time I really play Athena if you have a really high burst mid laner like Scylla, she's really good into. Cuckoo, she's really good into, or good with, paired with. But outside of that, I don't really like Athena. The global rotation is really good if you have a lot of comms. I've seen Athena put in work, but she's really not that good compared to what a lot of other supports can do. So I think she's just situational depending on how much you want to rotate and if you can rotate that fast if you're willing to. Olix, I think she is, in my mind, she's not at A tier, or she's more A tier to me, but I see a lot of people putting her top pick, top ban. So I'm gonna converge to the crowd on this one, and give y'all some love. But in my mind, she's just not that good. I feel like there was a spider on the back of my neck. I don't know why. Willix, she's not bad. Don't get me wrong, she's not bad, but she's just not. She's just not that crazy to me to put her up here. But for the sake of the argument of putting her up here, anyone that has a leap or needs a leap, like against Aladdin, you're a S tier pick. You have to ban a Willix if you're playing Aladdin. If you're playing someone like Odin, you have to ban a Willix. You don't have to, but you can play into it. But it's a lot harder to play into a Willix. So if you can counterpick a Willix, she immediately like comes from like great up to S tier ban. So for that reason, I will put her in S tier, because a lot of the time, if you are going these leap heavy gods, Humbots, another top jungler, spoiler, he's going to be up here in top pick. You're really good, and I think that's mainly reason why Wilkes is top pick, top ban, because you're denying them from getting a good Humbox game. You're denying them from getting a good Aladdin game, and a lot of other good leap characters. Bach is not one of them. Honestly, I want to put him down here. Like, he's so bad to play. There's so many interrupts in the game to interrupt his 3. You have a Willix being a top character, so leaping is very dangerous. I don't want to put him down. I would probably put him more towards C, but I just don't see him enough to really have a good gauge on where he is. And when I do see him, he does terrible. He does absolutely atrocious. Now you can probably play him, so I'll move him up to C tier, but I just think there's a lot more supports that do better than him at what he's trying to do. Like, I would rather have Athena than a Bacchus, because at least Athena has that rotational power, she has the damage, and she has safety with not having a leap because Willix is so strong right now. Baron, I think, is really good with the aspect. He does so much damage, and you just don't expect how much damage he's going to do right now. I think, obviously, once we get more adjusted to the aspect doing as much damage as it does, he'll probably go down to okay, but triple, he can flex into 3 rolls. I've been playing a lot of Jungle Baron, actually, and it actually felt really good. Now that might be improving his stocks or whatnot, but you know, he is just pretty good all around the board. Only thing I would say is no mobility, but his ult kind of counteracts that because it gives him some amount of tankiness and prot increase, so he's not going to be too squishy. He has a lot of threat on you. He has a lot of CC on the 3, CC on the 4 on the ult, and then also his 2 actually does give him a little bit of a movement speed burst, so he has some runaway potential. But yeah, okay. On B-roll, I think Bologna is going to move up to a top pick, top ban with this patch. Instead of getting like, I think 2 or 5 healing, I think it was 5. Instead of healing 5 for Scourge early game, she's healing 10 throughout the whole entire game. It used to be 5 scaling up to 10, and usually you're upgrading your bludgeon for the damage because it does insane amount of damage. But now, since it's starting at 10, you just get that damage or that heal so much faster now that you are basically unkillable if you go death toll into any kind of healing item like a Yogi's, a Phoenix shield. And it's insane that you can't be killed. You'll heal too much. You can't get outboxed. You can't get out pressured. So where is this character's weak? Yes, and late game she's going to be insane because Mercury's coming out. Because all these carries are really good with the crit builds, and block sacks are way better against crit build than it is against proc builds. So she's insane right now, especially after this patch comes out. She was already really strong, and if they don't revert it, she's definitely gonna be a top pick, top ban. Kraken, I think he was really good for like a month or so, and he just kind of like went down in stock so much. I don't know what happened to him. I won't put him in situational, but I think he's just okay. Actually, I don't even know what kind of comp I even want to play him in. I wouldn't put him in solo. I think he gets out pressured right now, very easily interrupted. I don't really know where you even put him. I don't know where you put him. Maybe like a yeah, I say he's just not good right now. Cerberus, okay or great, okay or great. I'm putting him okay for right now. I don't think he's like super crazy. I don't think he's super good. I think he's just okay, middle of the pack. Yeah, that's about it. He can flex in solo and support. So if that's your kind of style, okay, sure. CERN, I think, is just mad situational. He just has no, like, he's not doing enough damage. Really, like, the whole thing about CERN is, can you do enough damage to be like, it doesn't matter that I have CC immunity, it doesn't matter that I don't have any CC immunity, and it's just a no. They try to buff his aspect by giving him a little bit more cooldown when he hits minions now, or jungle camps. It doesn't matter. It's not really affecting. Do you not have CC immunity as a melee attack character? And an in-your-face character is just bad. Just simply bad. You really need CC immunity if you're going to be a in-your-face kind of character, or at least some kind of survivability. And so aspect is bad. And then in carry lane, you're just really vulnerable to Aladdin ult, a Willix ult. Any kind of CC, you're vulnerable because you don't have CC immunity. Chalk, honestly, Chalk is great. He's like probably, honestly, I'm moving him up to the top pick. I don't think he's necessarily a ban, but I do think he's like the best, one of the best solo laners right now. So I guess I can't put him in top ban, top pick. But yeah, no, if you're soloing Chalk, I'll say like literally is these 3 people that are probably the best solo laners right now. Odin might be creeping up there. I think Odin has like skyrocketed up in stocks. He's just really good. But Chalk, you got a healing build that works on him, int build works on him, strength build works on him, prot build works on him, health build, everything works on him. Go Chalk. He's really good, really solid with both aspect and non-aspect. Both are really good. Cupid to me was really good. CC on the ult. No CC immunity, unfortunately. But it doesn't really matter. You heal up in lane with your two. You have a dash, you have a stun, you have a mez, and then a stun if you get the upgraded version of your ult. A lot of good, really good damage. Can't nothing to complain about. Don's is getting a buff, so I don't know exactly where he is. He would be okay, but if the bus buffs him up, I wouldn't be crazy to move him up to great. Maybe I should put this to good. Maybe I need a good, because I feel like saying someone's okay kind of feels weird. Nah, I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Because auto ban, like this is more gonna probably be for if someone's OP. Is anyone OP on this list? I don't think anyone's like crazy OP, so I probably won't put anyone up there. To auto ban, but yeah, this is Don's is kind of he's just okay. He's not crazy. He's not good. He's not crazy bad either. He's just okay. Like when if I'm going against the Don's, I'm saying no, okay. But maybe these buffs to his ultimate and his int version will make him a little bit better. Fenrir I think is good. Yeah, I really need a great territory. Yeah, I don't know. What letter would it be? I don't know what letter it'd be. Let me add below. Yeah, let's go G. G for good. G for good. Good. I'll probably let's put Danzig. I want to say Danzig's good. I'll say he's okay. Cupid. What about that? Yeah, let's do Artemis and good. On her good. Yeah. Baron and good. Finn and good. Okay, that feels better. That feels better. G for good. But yeah, Fenrir, he has a lot of damage, but I don't think he has anything that stand out. He has CC, his ult's good. So I think Fenrir will just be a good pick. It's really hard to make Fenrir bad. He's really good at pup stomping. Because of just how hard it is to deal with a Fenrir if your team isn't coordinated with a team beads. You don't have beads. He's just really good at running the game. Ganesha I would put up to great, maybe a top ban. I think he's really good in support. I think a lot of people are overhyping the aspect. The aspect is not that good. It's really not. I'm actually gonna move it down because I don't think the aspect's that good. I don't think you should be banning Ganesha. Because if the 2 was not most of his damage, then sure. But the 2 is most of, if not all, his damage. And he doesn't have a form to see. He doesn't have anything to CC you while he 2s you. So as long as you have a CC stun or something, you can stun him out. Now, and it's also getting a nerf in this upcoming patch. So he's no longer getting prots. And people are going to realize just how bad this is. Because when you don't get prots, because he was getting 60 prots and sharing them with his allies. So now you're going to be doing probably in the ballpark of what if he was at 60 building full int, and right base Ganesha probably has about 70 procs, 76 procs. So he was getting almost double his procs. So he's gonna be up. He was up to like 130 in prot. So he was mitigating over 50%, probably around 55 to 56% of your damage. He was mitigating compared to when you're at 70 is 33 or 36, I think. Yeah, like it's yeah. Actually, no, I think it's yeah 30, probably around 40 maybe. I don't fully know the numbers for it anymore. But I'm pretty sure it's around like because 50 is like 33, 100 is 50, so you're around like 40. You're mitigating about 40. So he was mitigating like 10% more damage when he was like that. Anyways, just stun him out. It's not that hard, man. He's not that good. Geb is a top support, easily. Stun, CC immunity, or CC cleanse, rollout mobility, everything you want. Guan Yu, he's good. I'm gonna start going a little bit faster. Guan Yu is a really good support. Actually, I put Guan Yu's really good. Actually, I think he's mainly best in support. I think he's probably one of the best supports in the game right now. Maybe I put down good. You can definitely run the game with a Guan Yu. I've seen it happen multiple times. I don't know if he's as good in soul lane. Soul laners will tend to counterpick him a lot harder just by having some kind of CC to stun him out of his 3, and then I hit the master dash, and that kind of feels a little bit weird, but he's not as crazy as he was on launch. But yeah, he's not bad. Not bad at all. Hades I put in situational. Really, the only thing you can do with Hades is go full damage and hope to one-shot late game. That's pretty much it. You're not really that useful outside of that because you're gonna just die instantly, and you get a whole bunch of pots from your ult, so you may as well use it. Um, yeah, that's not it for Hades. You're just trying to one-shot, so situational. I think Hecate is like one of the best mid laners right now. You probably should be. She's a top pick, top ban. Honestly, I don't know why more people don't try to top pick her and top ban her. Um, I think mainly it's just because people don't know how to use her that well. Her ultimate is her greatest safety tool and her greatest offensive tool. I don't think people understand that. Because if you ult back to your tower, if you're getting ganked, not only are you getting at least the jungler's B's ult or whatever CC immunity, you also get to just teleport into the portal and go back into your tower. She's really good. You should be playing her. Hercules got a buff, and he was already in the good category. So I'm going to move him up to great. No, he's going to become a top pick, top ban in solo. I can already guarantee this. He was already good in jungle. He was already good in solo. So this buff was like insane. It was like a double buff to his 3, so he's going to be a lot tankier. He's getting a lot more healing. He's going to be insane, trust. Mulan was probably like in good. No, she was probably in okay. I don't think she was like the worst character in the game. I think the problem with her curve is like different from every other character in the game. So it's like you start down here. Like let's say like this is where most people start their early game. This is where you were at Milan, and you ramp. When you get to level 5 or like right when you like max both your 2 and 1, to like the second tier or third tier I should say, where you get like the double attack for your spear starts and the third attack on your 1, you'll be up here, and this is like the baseline. Can you see? Hold on. Yeah, you can see. So this will be the baseline. And then, so you would be down here. You ramp up super fast early game. Like that early mid game area. And then you go up. And then you start hitting that plateau where you're like, okay, this is my damage. This is how good I am. And then like 10 minutes in, you're still here. 15 minutes here. You start coming down. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And now you're just here. Compared to people being here. Late game. So she has a weird curve where she is more of a bell curve instead of just a late game character or super good early game character that comes down to being okay, average. She goes more like, whoop, really good or really bad, really good, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and then plateaus for like until like the 15-minute mark, and as you start slowly coming down as the game goes longer and longer. Just because it takes a long time for our abilities to get off. Okay. Hunbot's top pick. What? Why is it like that? Am I crazy? Why is it like that? Wasn't it auto ban here? I thought I had auto ban. What in the world just happened? S plus auto pick / ban. I think he's really good. I don't know if I would say auto ban or auto pick. But I do think he's really good. If you're not playing him, you're probably trolling a little bit. Top 3 junglers, top 4 junglers for sure. Izanami, I think she's good. Actually, I don't really see Iza. Where would I put Iza? Good? She's okay. No CC immunity though. That's the drawback of you have no CC immunity, and she's not really getting compensated that well. Her early game's good in terms of clearing, but her early game in terms of fighting is terrible. Like if you literally go to just fight Iza, you win. No matter your dual lane, you just win. Unless they have Ymir. Ymir is the only way you probably lose that. Maybe at Ares too. But besides that, you just win. Jingwei. I don't see any Jingwei, but it's a crit meta, so I'm gonna put her in good. Super safe. Crit meta. She's probably good. Kali, probably a top pick auto ban. Probably one of the best carries right now. And probably the best jungler. One of the best junglers right now. You can put her in mid, you can put her in jungle, you can put her in carry. I think you probably just auto ban her. Probably not worth going up against her. And yeah, call it a day. Capri Gate, kind of in the same tier of Gab. You can save someone from death, you have good CC, you have good lockdown, you have mobility, you have everything you pretty much want, and you're tanky. And you can make other people tankier. So, what's not to like? Same thing with Afro. Like, honestly, these 3 just go together. These 3, like, always go together. always good together. Even Ganesha kind of to some extent can save his allies, but not to the same extent that Afro, Gab, and Capri can. Cuckoo, I think he's good. Actually, no, he just got a buff. Actually, he just got a buff to be like super safe. So I think he's gonna go up to top pick, top ban. Maybe not top ban, but he's definitely gonna go up to being a top pick for sure, or a great pick. Just because he's going to be so safe, you're not gonna be able to catch a Cuckoo. You're not. Every time he's in his 2, he now gets the speed buff 2. So if you 2 in your Whirlpool and you get the dash, you always get the movement speed, so you're not going to be able to catch the Cuckoo. While he's also getting 100% scaling damage on you, something like that. Maybe it's 7, it might be 70 damage scaling. So he can dash through you, then still run around super fast, super fast, super fast, super fast. 1, 3, you again, and you're dead, right? Call it a day. Loki. Where would I put Loki? Loki has this funny curve too. Like his super early game is bad. Then he ramps up just like Milan, really good mid in that early mid game, 5 minutes in. Once you get your ult, you're doing super good, super good, super good. You're really up here. You plateau till like 20 minutes. 20 minutes in, or your first death, you start coming down a little bit. But it's not crazy down, because you still feel like you're doing a lot of damage. You're still doing a lot of damage. Then it's more so not even like, because Loki's super good late game. If the team is not grouped. If your team is grouped, Loki plateaus so far because he's not able to kill someone fast enough. He can come, like, this is literally what Loki would do late game. This is the only thing you can do with Loki late game. You invis, you attack someone, you put your 2 down, you run. If you 3, you die. You're going to get stunned. You're going to get jumped because people just do that with Loki. It's a mindset thing. People are a lot better about that at Loki. And if the support is bodyguarding both of their carries, you won't have a target. If it's a Geb, imagine a Geb. This is what Geb is going to do. You're Loki, you're Invis, you walk up to a carry. Geb is right here. Because he's going to be staying by them the whole time. So as a Loki, what you would do is you either blink on them, Invis, or you blink, Invis, cancel, and to them. With the auto attacks obviously in between. So you walk up to them, you stealth Invis, attack them, and then you auto attack, or you stealth Invis, use your 2, auto attack, run. That's what you do. Geb is going to either 3 immediately or ult immediately. You're dead. You're just dead. So guess what you have to do? Now you have to ult out, ching, pyung, and then now you're reset to do the same thing. Sure, the carry is half HP, maybe even lower, maybe even 25% HP, because maybe you got a 3 off 2 watt during that time, because Geb instead 2'd first instead of 3 and ult, or ult and 3, right? So maybe the carry is 25% HP instead of 50%. So now, Loki, you do the same thing again. You run up Invis, you 2 first to get them a little bit lower. Gab is like, okay, I'm on high alert. And then later on the team fight, your team engages, but the Gab still has ult. So guess what? You run up, you won him, you won the carry. Gab 3s, insta ults, you're dead. Like it's just a cycle. Loki's just not good. He's okay. I say he's okay, but I think he has really good potential. But people focus him down so easily. You get killed so easily. You don't have a runaway after you use your ult. You don't have a dash. You don't have a normal mobility from like most assassins do. You're just screwed. Okay, Medusa. I think Medusa is actually really good and just underpicked. Play more Medusa. Just go like full strength build. Don't go like any other build. Go full strength. Go. This is your build. I'm telling you your build. Excuse me. Go Hydras. Not in any particular order, but kind of particular. I don't know the exact order, but this build in general. Hydras, Jotuns, Crusher, Heartseeker, Titan's Bane, and then a free last item. Any item you want, you can go XC for double pin. You can go Avatar Parash for even more damage. Anything is up to you. You can go lifesteal and then go your lifesteal item first. So it can go either in your last slot or middle slot or any slot. You get one free item, whatever you want. But Jotuns, Crusher, Heartseeker, Hydras, Titan's Bane. Those are your core 5. You would do so much damage. Like, it's so good that I would even play Medusa in the jungle. Merlin, really good mid laner. Decent early game. Really farms you late game. Haven't seen him too much. Usually I wouldn't go Aspect anymore. I don't think Aspect has too much of an advantage over base kit Merlin. and you can just predict a lot more better with base kit Merlin. So I'll probably go base kit Merlin, and he's probably great. Aspect is probably good, but fun for aspect is up here, right? Mordred is great, obviously. Honestly, would I ban Mordred? I probably wouldn't ban Mordred. He'd be like kind of on the ban list, but not really ban list. He's great. Pretty much the same thing, same story as most other Soul Leaners. You do really good. You have a lot of damage. You have a lot of CC. You're also on a 20-second cooldown. You're ungankable because to gank you, they have to take damage from your ult because you're just gonna ult and you're gonna go around. If you're facing like this, you run away. If the jungler's here, you can either go loop-de-loop and run away still, or let's say the jungler like, literally is right on top of you. The jungler's gonna take 30% of their HP bar minimum while you heal 30% of your HP bar. Mordred, you are ungankable, and you only die if like the jungler is full HP and your soul lane is full HP. That's the only way you die. But as long as they're one of them are 50% HP, you at least take one with you. Neath, and also go Phoenix Shield no matter what. Phoenix Shield always first on Mordred. Neath is so good, bro. Bro, no, actually no, she's auto ban. People don't ban her. I don't know why. She is busted. Go the same Medusa build, the same exact Medusa build. You fry people. You fry them. I forgot to say, go Bluestone. You fry people. Do not go this int build. Don't go trans. Oh, go trans on Neath. Neath, go trans. You can also go trans on Medusa, but that's not mandatory since it's a little bit different since you're in carry lane. You can go trans if you want to, but I don't ever go trans first item. Always go trans if you're going trans solely alone. If you're going book trans, go at first items. But if you're going trans slowly, go somewhere in the middle of your build or in the end of your build. It stacks up a lot faster. She's busted. You 100%. You can 100 to 0 somebody with a 1, a 2, and a backflip. And if that does not kill them somehow, because your passive is also proccing off that, if that does not kill them somehow, you have an ult. You 1, 2, back, or you 2, 1 backflip, or you can 1, 2 backflip, either one. Either order is fine. Then you ult, they're going to die for sure by that point. So you have a 100% combo. Use it. Throw an auto attack instead of a ultimate, and you're definitely killing them. That's overkill. Nemesis should be a top ban, top pick. I don't know why she's not. She's also getting buffed in this thing to where her aspect is no longer getting anti-healed, which is one of the most frustrating things on Nemesis because it feels like, oh, I'm supposed to be equaling out the HP bars. So you wait till you're really low and then, oh, they all have anti-heal, so now you lose. So you just played it the same way as you played normal Nemesis, and then if you got like a good chance to use the HP swap thing, you would. But besides that, I think she was already great because the shield, like you would think Nemesis is in good. No, she's really good. She's underrated. She's really underrated. I'm telling you, pick her. You know, I got an aspect, and her aspect is doing 1,000 damage, late game with crit. She's going to be busted. She's just going to be busted. I'm already calling it. I'm already calling it. She's gonna be busted. She's gonna be busted. Odin. I think Odin's great right now. Jungle Odin's really good. Solo Odin's really good. Like Jungle Odin, I think I literally half shot someone with Bird Bomb combo. Um, it's really good. It's really good. If you are against the Willix, go beads, Bird Bomb combo somebody. Your ult does 400 damage if someone leaves the ult, so they can't leave it, or they're literally gonna get 100-0. Your 3 has a 2-second cooldown. If you're only using the first throw of it, basically. Really, okay, 6-second cooldown, but you get the point. Insane. I think Pele should be auto ban, auto pick. If you let her get fed, you can't really shut her down until like super late game, and that's if you have a coordinated team effort. She's really good right now. I'm surprised you didn't get a nerf in this patch. You really should be playing Pele if you can. She's so busted. And this is coming from a Pele main that always knew she was really good. Like before all the like strength changes to where like everything got like a 5 strength buff, she was probably down here and great. Maybe fringe top ban, top pick, in my opinion. But ever since the changes, I think she's auto pick, auto ban. Pause. I think pause is just trash. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Every time I see a boss, he does one thing. Like, he literally will do one thing and one thing only. He ults you as soon as he sees you, and he dies. That's it. If you build Aegis against him, you Aegis his ult, then you kill him. If you have a jump, you beat his ult, you jump out, or up and down and on him, and you kill him. He's okay. He has his times to shine, but he's just not that good. Really good farming, though. If you can hit level 20 early and you're just like power farming, he can be good. Princess Mari, I put her in B last time, and people freaked out. People literally freaked out. But like, if you literally look at Mari and like actually like realize in the games that you're playing how good she's not doing good. I think they gave her a buff or a shift at least, because they're like, yeah, Mari's really not good outside of like the very top games. And mind you, I'm playing in like Masters, Obsidian, Demigod games, and I'm seeing Barry's play. They're still not good. They're still, unless the top player is playing them, they're still not good. But you could say the same thing for anything. If a top player plays anything, they're going to 9 times out of 10 be better than people at the bottom, and it's going to boost their win rate up. So I think people like see that, oh, Weekend's doing really good with Bari, so Bari has to be OP. Adapting's doing really good with Bari, so she has to be OP. Panic Cat's doing really good with Bari, or whoever is like the good carry play right now. I guess Satman is doing really good with Bari, so she has to be OP. She's not. She's just okay. She's an unsafe mage, no CC immunity. Her ult got nerfed to not as slow anymore. I don't see how she's OP. If someone could show me how she's OP and how she's a top pick, fine. Show me you could do consistently good in the master / demigod to the plat range. If you're doing good in that range, then sure, I'll give it to you. But and not just you, mainly you know more than just you, because maybe you're just the go-to Bari player. But if I'm looking through your games, is it a jungler gank you? Maybe not. But if you're as a jungler, you should be ganking Bari. She's good. Honestly, she's just okay to me. But she's good. Let's say I'll concede. I put her in B, and someone was like, "This is a trash tier list. How did Bari in B? What is this opinion?" Maybe you're just brain dead. Hey. Anyways, Raw. Raw's okay. He has good safety. In the 3 with giving him prots. His ult's good. He's not as much of a Soline menace anymore since they nerfed his passive or his aspect. I just don't know why I'm playing. I don't know why I would play Raw instead of like a Cuckoo. That's it. Rom, he's good. Safety in the ultimate. Dash, stim, aspects kind of. I don't know which one's ever better. I know people have went back and forth. Like in the beginning, people were like, aspect is so bad. Then when it came out to full release, people were like, oh, aspect's actually pretty good. And then it was like, aspect's pretty bad. I think they're about even, probably, honestly, it's going back and forth that much. So, he's probably just good. Or okay. But maybe I'll put him much good. I think the ultimate and the safety it provides is pretty good. So this top pick, top ban late game. She's doing over 1,000, 12,000 damage with her ultimate. Hyper late game carry. Shut her down. You have to shut her down early to make sure she doesn't get to late. But if you don't do that, then she's a problem. Where compared to like Bari, if you shut her down early, she's definitely not a problem. But if you shut down Scylla early, she can still somehow get to late. If you shut down Bari early, she's not getting too late. And then also, Bari, if you don't shut her down, sure, she'll go crazy, but she's still killable. You know what? You want to know why? Because she doesn't have a dash. She doesn't have a real dash. I should say a real dash. Sure, she has her ult, but guess what? She can't attack while doing her ult. Sure, she gets some backup, but I don't know. Still. Still should be auto ban, auto pick. Best support in the game. Just I don't nerf the cooldown of his pluck, man. It should be 15. I genuinely think pluck is better than taunt. Call me crazy. I think in this day and age, pluck is better than taunt. It works as an instant CC. It works as an insta dash. You don't have to charge it up. I think it's better than taunt. He even has safety in the fact that he can go underwater. He has an execute, so execute. He has a heal. He has a knock-up. Really good aggressive support. Soul's probably just good. I don't see that much Soul to say she's great. Haven't played her in a while either, so I don't have personal experience with this. But she's probably just good. She has a safety in 3. Good ultimate. Probably just not that good right now though. Susano, I genuinely think he's a top band, top pick. I do. And I know there's a lot of like top bands, top picks. But like some of this is speculation in the with patch. Like the speculation, I probably could drop Hakate down. I think maybe I was a little over dramatic with the Hakate one. I think she is really good, but maybe not top band, top pick. I'll probably ban Scylla, most of these characters before I ban her. Um Seuss is here because of personal experience. I fry whenever I eat Ghost Seuss. Because the physical damage pool went up, so you have a lot more power in your build if you're a physical assassin. And Susano benefits from that so much. He has high scaling. We all know he has a lot of auto attack cancels. You can literally one shot someone with your ult. Like I'm being so serious. If you get all the ticks off on your ult and you have the right build, you can one shot somebody. Thanatos, everything that's I've seen has done really good. He doesn't really fall. He doesn't feel like he falls off. If he gets ahead or is even going in even. If he's going in even, maybe he falls off. But everything else I've seen so far has been really good. Just good ult, good scythe. If you can hit your scythe, he's gonna be good. The Morgan, I haven't seen that much Morgan, so I want to put her in okay. I'm putting her in situational. If you're a good Morgan player, play her. If you're not, don't play her. That simple. Thor, I think, is a great pick. I would put him in top pick, top band, but after playing him, he has some downsides. Like after you use your 1-2 combo, you're pretty vulnerable as Thor. You can just dive bomb him. His ult sure is pretty good gank tool, but besides that, I think he's just great. I don't think he's too top tier. Uller, I'll say the same thing. If you can play Uller, play Uller. If you can't play Uller, you can't play Uller. Yeah, I think literally these two characters go hand in hand. If you hit axe and hit free threes, then sure. Vulcan I think is good. I don't think he's crazy. Soul Lane Vulcan's annoying, but he doesn't really do much outside of being annoying. So he's good. Yamoja, good. If you can play Yamoja, you can play Yamoja. If you can't, you can't. Like literally these three characters are just hand in hand. Ymir I think is great, honestly. Fine support pick. I like playing the Ymir. Zeus with this one build, it's insane. It's you go. Here's the beard. Here's the sauce. Go Typhon's Fang. Go Serrated. Max your one. Make sure you max your one. I see a lot of Zeus players maxing their 3. Max your one. You're ungankable. Your one with that build does 700 damage if it hits someone 3 times. So if it ding ding zing zing and hit someone 3 times, you detonate, they're dead. That's 1,000 damage already with that build. That low damage build. So you have a whole bunch of life still. You're getting a whole bunch of damage. It's so good. That's the only 2 items you need. You can really go the whole rest of the game without anything else. But then you go like some mid sustaining items like a Jade Scepter maybe. Trident's Conch is really good on Zeus. Stuff like that. And you'll fry. Or you can just go the rest of your build int. Just straight int. Good items. And you'll do so good. Anything I want to change from this? I think no one is like down here. I'm looking at this. This doesn't feel right, but I think this is right. Like I think to me, Neith is auto ban. She should be auto ban. That's how I feel about her. You one shot someone with your 1-2-3 combo. You're super safe. You have backflip over the wall to safety. You have a slow in your 3. Your backflip. You have a stun, a root. You have global ultimate. I don't know why she's not auto ban. Sobek definitely auto ban. I mean, that's not even a personal bias. That's just I think she is. He is. Pele, you could say personal bias. Kali's kind of like 50-50. Aladdin, oops, I think is auto ban. Personally. Um, yeah. Yeah, that's about it. I don't think anything else really, and nothing else really here. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, Mercury. Forgot Mercury. Mercury's not here on the thing, but he's probably gonna be auto ban, auto pick. He can one shot you with ult and an auto late game. Okay, bye.